Hey and welcome to a new episode of me being late on a ski tour somewhere in the Swiss Alps. As you can see, the sun is already leaving and I just left the car behind to hike up with a tent and spend the night up in the mountains. And it's super cold. My fingers and my feet are frozen already. But today is a chill one, only around 600 meters of elevation, and I think I'm gonna sleep on somewhere between 2,600 2,800 meters above sea level, because last time I was a bit exhausted after the last tour, and I think I'm gonna take it easy this time and enjoy a bit more. Let's go. Also today I'm trying out this front pouch where I can put the drone in and also a Fuji X100V. Because I want to start taking more pictures again, also on adventures like this. That's why I needed a quick access bag, so I don't need to take the heavy backpack off every time I want to access the camera or the drone. And so far it works great. Right now I'm halfway through and my feet are starting to get blisters. I think my skin isn't fully recovered from last time and hurts a bit. And I don't know how far I should go. I also don't want to put up my tent in this area, because there's some potential avalanches going down from up there. Yeah, and I'm thinking, because right now it's pretty flat from here, so maybe I'm gonna go a few hundred meters past this risky area and then maybe I'll find a spot to set up the tent. Also, right here in this kind of cool bar, the cold air is accumulating and it's not ideal for spending the night if you want to stay warm. Yeah, should have put on some bandage against the blisters or something like that. Yeah, next time. Okay, I think I'm turning around because I'm much slower than normal and I'm also not feeling that strong today. I'm very hungry. I think I have not enough food, which is stupid. and yeah, I'm just not feeling it. So I think it's best to listen to my gut feeling and turn around and head back down. I already know where I can spend the night in the van, and that's not even that much lower than where I'm at right now. Yeah, let's go down then. Now it's getting really cold and the wind started picking up a bit. It's gonna be a cold night, even in the van. And just like that, I'm back. It was terrible to ski down, and it also only took me like 5 minutes. Almost had 2 hours to get up there, and only 5 minutes of skiing down. And now I'm gonna unpack my stuff and drive up to the mountain pass. So I just put everything back in its place, and I finally got the heater going. Also took a quick shower outside, and it's super cold. I'm freezing and my fingers almost died out there. And now I'm gonna make myself some raclette with some bread that's left over from lunch. And by the way, there's a slight slope right where I parked the van, which is super annoying because I'm always sliding off the bench and the table is not straight. Because I wasn't planning on spending time in the van, but I'm gonna drive over to another spot to sleep over there for the night, and there it should be all nicely level. I just woke up a few minutes ago and sun is starting to rise. Takes a while though till it's fully up. I just checked the temperature inside the van. My watch has a thermometer inside. It got down to -4 degrees during the night. Right now it's at -3, and outside I think it was like -10, -11. Yeah. Let's see how cold it gets during the day. I'm trying to de-ice the van from inside. Of course, the moisture from my breath fogs up the inside of the windows, and then it freezes. So I need to get rid of the ice before I can leave. That will take a moment. And by the way, I'm so glad I put in this specific battery, because it's one that you can discharge to -20 or even -30 degrees Celsius. And the special thing about it is that you can charge it down to -10 or -20 degrees Celsius. Normally batteries can be discharged to a lower temperature than they can be charged. So Was a bit expensive. Now I'm happy I made that decision. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to recharge the battery again in this cold temperatures. So this is my only heater in here, which is an electrical one. I don't have a diesel heater in here because I wanted to test out the van during the first winter without a diesel heater. And I'm used to sleeping in the cold. I mean, if I sleep in a tent, then it's not gonna be warmer than in here. And in fact, the temperature difference between outside and in here is always around like 5 to 6 degrees Celsius. I mean, -4 isn't that warm, of course, but in a sleeping bag, it's absolutely doable. But of course, it will make life a bit easier and more comfortable. So, yeah, diesel heater might be a project for the future. If it's not too expensive and if I can do it by myself. That would be the two criteria for me. Remember yesterday when I said I would take more photos? I should have taken photos in the morning when the sky was still purple and blue. I just didn't take any. So stupid. And now it's all covered in fog. Can barely see 100 meters. Because like I said, I think I need to force myself into taking more photos and improve my photographs, because I haven't been doing so for a long time, and that's something I want to do more often, for sure. It doesn't need to be always perfectly lit, it doesn't need to always be an extraordinary photograph, it just needs to tell the story. it's so windy. It's so windy. There's this dam and a lake, and the wind shoots over the lake and then kind of into the dam and then over it. I just wanted to quickly snap a photo of the view and with the van in the foreground. So yeah, let's do this.